We've got high hopes for this contest with these two fighters. Should be a really good matchup. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
I feel like a fraud. How have I got these ringside seats?
Time for our tale of the tape. Up first, Supersonic. And the man he'll be facing, King Ryan Garcia. 135 pounds on the nose. He's 5'10" tall with a reach of 70 inches.
Talk about hot seats in the house. I am so lucky to be sat where I am watching this fight live. I can tell my grandkids about this.
First, we have Supersonic from the United States of America. King Ryan Garcia, one of the brightest stars in all of boxing. This Southern California native is must-see TV.
They have waited for this fight for so long, John. This is ridiculous.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from the United States of America. Wearing the black trunks with red trim, Supersonic. Fighting out of the blue.
These two have certainly talked the talk. Now they've got to walk the walk.
Which fans are going to be happy? Which fans are going to be sad? I don't know, but it's the argument I love.
Thousands of fans here in attendance tonight, but when the bell rings, there will only be two that we're talking about. The time has finally arrived. These two men have been jawing at each other for months. The talking is finally over. Now it's time to fight. Dodging out of the way. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Throws the jab but does not score. Blocks the jab. Nice counter shot. You can really feel the buzz in the air tonight. So much hype here in this arena.
It's so hot, so heated. There's a roof on here. You don't understand. When you're working, when the noise is there, the pressure's on, you're thirsty, you're sweating, and you're getting under. You're on the wrong side of a beating. This can be hellfire on there.
Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
A perfect counter shot. It's all offense all the time. The courage on display here is incredible. Neither fighter willing to slow down. He threw a punch. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. At some point, the corner has to say you're done. The game plan does not seem to be working here. What's he have to do differently?
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Stay focused. Don't let that interfere. Great man.
In this round, you had everything in the bag, and now you've let him back into it. You don't want to lose this fight, do you? Come on. Let him get back into this. You're bailing him off.
Otherwise, they'll see it and they'll ride it out. Go out there and finish him.
On your jet, face.
And there's the bell to start round two. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
They exchange punches. Don't get caught up on how many times this guy gets hit. He's a slugger, Johnny, and you know he's just waiting for his opportunity to strike back.
Sluggers are an absolute nightmare. They will stay in your face, not give you a breather, not step back when you think, all right, let's have a breather. They want to get stuck right in.
Well done with that counter shot. He misses with that jab. They exchange punches. That right uppercut misses. The referee really thinking about stopping it. And down goes Supersonic. And it's a one-hitter winner. What a knockout shot. Let's take another look.
I've got to see that again.
One, two, three, four. Come to me.
Can't believe they managed to beat the count, but that could be the last hurrah.
Look at this corner, look at the instructions. They're telling you to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the court.
Final 10 seconds here, unless we get some late drama. I think we all know who won this round. You gotta wonder how big of a factor that knockdown's gonna be. There's the bell to start round 3. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
Oh, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very surprised.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. This fighter's completely content to sit. Oh, wait a minute! Why weren't they more cautious? No, we don't see a knockdown.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Pretty close fight here in this round.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Nice slip to avoid the jab. Can't score with that right uppercut. Nice defense with that jab. Catch and shoot. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. He is down big time on the scores.
Wow, it's like...
Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Swinging big and missing big with that hook. Beautiful count. Oh, and it's flashing lights for the flash. And the kid goes down. That punch to the head looks so good live. Let's see it again in slow motion and really appreciate it.
A shot from the gods took him out.
One, two, three, four, five. Give me your club.
So the fight will continue, but what does the game plan have to look like now?
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
You need to turn this around halfway through.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change the habit. You've got to change something, because otherwise, why should it change?
How about that time counter shot? When you watch lightweights, you expect high-level footwork and hand speed, and that's what we're getting here this afternoon. We're happy this round's coming to an end. 10 seconds left. And now going for the finish. So it's plan B time after being knocked. There's the bell to start round 5. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
What a knockdown. 1 minute? You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
In this division, both fighters will constantly be on their toes trying to punch and counterpunch.
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
You can see the heavy breathing, but that's not slowing him down. You'd like to see more jabs. Do you believe what we're seeing? Good counter punching. Well, Johnny, you know, in the lightweight division, they've got fast hands, so get ready to see some lightning.
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I've been in the ring with fights like that, and you punch them, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
Nice deep. Hold it right there. And at some point, the corner. And it's a supersonic boom as down goes Supersonic. Everything looks better in slow motion. Let's take another look.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, 8.
He's been knocked down, but at least not knocked out yet.
You've been put down, you've got to think right, survive, and then give it back to me.
This is the beginning of round 6. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast the round. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Right now, the Flash is seeing flashes after that shot. Big shot, and down goes Garcia. And there's no doubt about it as we see it again. That body shot did them in.
I need to see that again.
One, two,
So time to go celebrate after a knockout win here.
What a build-up. What a journey towards this fight. What a fight itself. The crowd enjoyed it. The fighters enjoyed it. I certainly enjoyed it. And what a way to end the fight. There's no mistake there about who won. What a shot.